Hello everyone. This lecture is about introduction to amino acids. Let's get started. Amino acids. Two words. Amino acid, a amino functional group, a carboxylic acid functional group. So amino acids are organic compounds. Organic compounds contain two functional group. One is amino functional group, another one is carboxylic acid functional group. And this amino group NH2 act as a base. Why? Because nitrogen atomic number is 7, so 2 5, so 5 1 2 3 4 5, there is a lone pair, and this lone pair will accept a proton since a proton has no electron. That's why, since this nitrogen accepts a proton, according to Bronsted-Lowry theory, this acts as a base. So NH2 act as a base and COH act as a AC since it can donate a proton, H plus CO minus. So since this amino acid molecule act both as an acid and base, this is an amphoteric in nature. Amphoteric in nature. Clear? So also in biological system, what happens is this amino acid exists in ion form, that is as COO minus and NH3 plus. Why? Because in human body there is water. Since water H2O this oxygen is more electronegative, so it will attract the shared pair of electron towards itself. Since this oxygen will attract the shared electron towards itself, this will become partial negative charge, and the hydrogen will become partial positive charge. So since H2O is partial negative and partial positive, this water is polar in nature. This water is polar in nature. So since the water is polar in nature, since the water has partial negative and partial positive charge, this will pull this hydrogen towards itself and donate a H plus to this amine. That's why this amino acid exists as an ion in biological system. That's it. Clear everyone? Let's understand amino acid. Why amino? This is a amine, isn't it? Why amino? It is because in amino acid there is a main functional group, there is a substituent, and this amine is a substituent. This carboxylic acid is a main functional group. What is main functional group? A main functional group gives identity. It tells what type of organic compound actually it is. The main functional group gives the molecule its main identity. For example, your name contains a title part, and that title says who you are, which family you belong to, and what is your caste, etc., etc. Similarly, the main functional group act as the identity of the entire molecule. For example, If there is a COH present, we call it carboxylic acid, then aldehyde, then alcohol, OH, then NH2, we call it amine. Now if you look at the formic acid, acid is present as suffix. Formaldehyde, aldehyde is present as suffix. Methanol, OH is present as suffix. Amine, NH2 present as suffix. Because this suffix gives that compound identity, what that compound actually is, just like your name. Your title says who you are. Similarly, this main functional group present as suffix says what that compound actually is. But in amino acid, this amine is present as a substituent. Here, carboxylic acid acts as an main functional group. Main functional group. Why? Because according to IUPAC fixed priority order, carboxylic acid comes first, then aldehyde, then ketone, then alcohol, and then amine. So when a molecule has both carboxylic acid and amine present together, the carboxylic acid comes as a main functional group, act as a main functional group. It will present as suffix, just like here amino acid. In amino acid, there is a carboxylic acid, there is a amine. But carboxylic acid comes first, so carboxylic acid present as suffix. Acid, last, suffix amino acid. And that amine comes last in IUPAC fixed priority order. So amine here is a substituent. A substituent is anything other than the main functional group. That is a substituent. Clear? Okay. That's why here amino acid, not acid amine, amino acid. Acid is the main functional group and amine is the substituent part. This is all about the introduction of amino acid. In the next video, we will discuss its classification, chemical nature, and biological role. Till then, thank you.